everyone, it's Leanne with Lovely Scrappin'. I'm here to show you a completed mini album. This is the BoBunny Et Cetera mini album that I started in the class that I went to with Joanne. Hey Joanne! And of course we could not finish. Nobody could finish a mini album in, what was it, 2.5, 3 hour class. So anyway, I've completed it and I want to share with you what I've done. I'll post pictures of the demo album again, just so you can see, and then you can kind of see what I've done differently, because of course I added my own little touch to it. So I'll just get started here quickly. The thing I love about this album is it's probably the easiest album I've done, and it's not too busy in terms of techniques and this and that everywhere and bling everywhere. There's not one single piece of bling in here, and yeah, it's totally different from what I'm used to doing. Not that I've made, this is only my fourth mini album I've ever made, but still, I'm a beginner and I'm learning new techniques, and I really had so much fun with this album, guys. It's so much fun, and I've never used stickers in an album, so that was really fun to work with. Okay, so let me just tell you what I've done here. So I added to the very bottom of this canvas. It wasn't on the demo album, but I thought it would be fun to just kind of cover up the spine of it, just because, you know, the paper ends here and that paper ends there, and it was just plain. So I really wanted to cover it up. So I colored or painted this with gold and brown, all kinds of colors to get this sort of a vintagey, rustic looking color. So I thought that was fun. And then of course the pleather pieces like the demo had, and then the brads here and here. I'll try and bring those up close so you guys can see them. Love those brads, they're so much fun. And for this little dangly charm here, I just took a Tim Holtz swivel clasp and then a Tim Holtz key that says Dreams. And this little lock actually is from an actual piece of luggage that I took off one of my pieces of luggage because I never use it. I mean, really, if someone wants to get into your luggage, that's pretty easy to break into. But anyway, I thought it would be a really cute embellishment. So I added it to this, and then this is just a die cut from the Et Cetera collection. It says Dreams. So super simple, nothing crazy on the side there. I did make a closure with some of the leftover pleather, and I added a brad that was in the collection that we got in our kits. And then it's attached to the back with an eyelet that I've also put here and here for the handles, which I've also used some of the canvas. I actually went through 3 other different handles. I had ribbon handles, I had leather handles, and I had actual metal handles that were like a luggage. I liked the metal ones, but I didn't have proper rings to bind it onto here, and it didn't look good with what I was using. So I went with the canvas, which I really like because it just brings up the color from that down there. So anyway, so the closure here, I just added that brad there, and I have added this magnetic closure there, and I just sort of folded it in half and glued it like that, just so it would kind of cover up the soft part that's on the inside. If that made any sense, I don't know. Sorry guys, I'm so tired right now. Oh, okay guys, so here is the mini. So a lot of photo mats in this mini, lots of stickers, all of these stickers, because they're like, you know, glossy sort of. You can't really distress it with distressing, so I used caramel alcohol ink to do a lot of distressing on all the stickers. Otherwise, all of the other distressing is brush corduroy, the Tim Holtz distress ink. And I've used the Tim Holtz what do you call it, distresser, that little blade, to do all of the distressing on most of the edges, and I used just scissors for the edge of the actual album. And this is a purse mini, a purse chipboard mini that was included in the kit. So pretty much everything in here was included in the kit, minus the canvas and some other little things like this ribbon, for instance, that I've added. So there is one pocket up here, and that's just a tag that we made. I love this trim that was in the kit. It's stretchy and it's newsprint. Love it. So much fun. So anyway, there's a little pocket for that. It says, "I'm leaving on a bus." It's cute. And more stickers here. First class. This is on the foam piece as well as this. And then the next page, So I've added pockets. These were supposed to be just adhered down, but I added a pocket there because I thought it would be fun to use a little tag to slip in there. I added my own little swirl clip there, and then that ribbon was included in the kit. And this is so cute. This is a template they gave us, so you just cut this out from this paper, and it's a little folder to put maps. I'm actually going to have leftover paper of the geography paper with the map, so I figured it'd be so cute to put a few like clipped with a brad or a paper clip and stick it in the folder. That'd be cute, so I'll do that later. It was kind of an afterthought. It says Route 66, and then this again, I made that a pocket instead of gluing it down, so I could add a tag from the collection as well as a little bingo die cut from the collection. So that was fun. And going on to the next page, I changed up quite a bit in terms of color. This was all supposed to be this really light tan color, but I wanted more contrast, so I added the chocolate brown and made this a pocket. I curled this over, distressed it, and made it a pocket. So I added a die cut with the brad that we got in the kits, and then this is my own ribbon that I distressed and then melted to make it look all vintage looking. So there's that tag, and then this was, I cut this out actually from the paper and then added a mat back there. So lots of space for journaling and lots of space for photos, because I found that there wasn't a whole lot of pockets and spots for photos in this album, so I had to add stuff. I also added this flower I made using the Tim Holtz tattered floral die, and this is just a button I had in my stash. And this is up on a foam piece, and a lot of stuff is stapled too. I loved using staples. That was so much fun. This is adhered down to the paper, but this isn't, so it kind of swivels. You can do journaling back there. And I also made a pocket. Instead of adhering this down, again, I made a pocket and added some of my own fibers and ribbon. And then this is just a sticker collage, and it's sort of what they had in the demo, but I kind of changed things up a little bit. And there's some stuff added on foam dots to add dimension. I know it's kind of hard to tell when you're just looking at the video, but lots of stuff is on foam dots. Going to the next side, so I added a few different things like the flower here. This was cut using my Cricut, just some brown cardstock, and I glimmer mist it with Tattered Angels, suede, as well as bronze glimmer mist. Added a brad, and I alcohol inked it. And then I added, actually, again, I didn't adhere this down or this back piece, so there's a pocket back here. You guys can see that for a tag that I made. Again, I actually scrunched this up and then dried it so it was sort of wrinkly. And this is another little tag. Use some of that faux pleather and a staple. And then there's this one, which was fun. It says to do in the moment. So another tag added there. And then I didn't adhere this down, so I can add 2 more tags up here. And I just made this little tab up there, and then I added the stickers play, and then some of that trim, that stretchy trim as well. So there's those. And going on to the next, I know I'm going through this fast, guys, so if you have any questions, please feel free to ask me and I'll do my best to answer. And for this I changed it up a bit in terms of adding the matte, the chocolate brown matte behind here and here. I felt that this paper and this paper were too similar in terms of color, and they were very busy, and I needed to break it up somehow, so I thought matting it with that chocolate brown would be good. So I liked the look of that, and then added these stickers here. These 2 are on foam pieces. I also added some paper here. I really liked on the demo how you take a strip of paper, just some scrap paper from the papers as you're cutting them up, and you just sort of fold it in like this ribbon sort of a look, like a banner. And it looks like ribbon. I thought that was really cool. So I added that to the bottom. I wanted more blue. I love the accents of blue in this. Love it, love it, love it. And then I added this sticker here. I also added this. This wasn't part of the demo here. I added the sticker on some dimensional pop dots. And in the back I just sort of did a rough shape of like a circle, sort of like a scallop, and scrunched it up, dampened it, distressed it, dried it, and it got that look. And then I added some of that pleather there too. Oh, look at that. A couple of these brads just fell off. To glue those back. Sorry. And then there's a pocket here. This was a sticker from the collection, and I just stuck it on some of the paper that we had, and then you just trim along. And that is a good spot for journaling or a photo back there. And then this is a flower they gave us a template for, so you just hand cut it out on the paper and add the bread in the center. And I just stressed it, dampened it with water, glimmer misted it, scrunched it, heat set it to get that kind of a fun dimensional look to it. So much fun you can do with paper. And then this little flourish here is from the sticker collection that we got. And I think that completes it. So that is it, guys. I hope you like it. It was so much fun to make, and these two just came off, and they'll have to go back down here. That's too funny how they both fell off at the same time. Clearly hot glue does not work for that, but glossy accents will. Anyways, guys, I really hope you like it. Please leave a comment and let me know what you think. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. Thanks, everybody, for watching. Bye now.